Alright, in this section I wanted to talk with you about wholesale retail, or how to make $3,000 a month on total autopilot. Now, before I get into this method, I will say that this is not technically a zero investment cash generator. It is actually an investment multiplier, i.e. a method that you can use to turn an already existing large amount of money into an even larger amount of money. Basically, turning $500 into $1,000, turning $1,000 into $3,000, and basically increasing the amount of investment that you already have. So, before we get into this, there's a little bit of background information that we have to understand. The first piece is the idea of buying wholesale. This is the act of buying lots or buying in bulk. Basically the act of buying a large number of a single type of product for a smaller fee than you'd have to pay for buying the same number of individual units of that same product. The next piece of background information that we have to know is the idea of selling retail. And this is the act of selling individual units of a product that you bought in wholesale for a higher price than what you paid for each individual unit when you bought the product in wholesale. This is exactly how stores in your community actually operate, where basically the owner of the store, he'll go to his supplier in China and he'll say, okay, I need 500 cell phones, and let's say that each cell phone he charges his customers $60. The supplier in China, he's only going to charge this store owner about maybe $30 or so per unit. So that means for every cell phone that the store owner sells, he's making twice the amount of money that he had to pay for these cell phones. And if you think about it, a cell phone is a non-perishable good, and it can basically be kept in a storage facility until it's sold. So it's a really good idea to actually do this, because a lot of wholesale suppliers, they'll like to make money by selling their items or large number of their items in wholesale, because doing so allows them to have lots of money very fast. If you sell a wholesale lot, you're making $1,000 in one day, even if you would be able to sell that wholesale lot for retail at like $2,000. So it's a really useful and helpful money-making tactic, and ordinary people actually can do this without owning a store, and I'm about to show you how to do that later in this. So here's how this works. Amazon.com's FBA, or Fulfilled by Amazon program, allows us as sellers to have our products stored in Amazon's facilities and shipped out by their workers to our customers whenever an order for one of our sold products is made. And as sellers, we can order the best-selling items on Amazon in wholesale and list ourselves on Amazon as a seller for the item at retail price. Basically, charge people who want to order just one unit twice what we paid for that one unit as a part of a larger bulk order. And this way, whenever somebody purchases from our Amazon listing, Amazon processes and ships our order for us. Therefore, we get paid automatically. So here are the benefits of this method. It is a semi-automatic income. Once you get in touch with a nearby Amazon FBA facility, you can have your wholesale orders shipped to them and indexed as your Amazon product supply, making this a one-click operation. You basically click that buy button, your products are shipped over to the Amazon FBA program, and they'll sell them for you on Amazon.com without you having to do any more work. It's a click button business. Another benefit is that this is easy to scale. To grow this business, just start selling additional products. If you already sell computer chips, maybe also sell CDs or something. I don't know, but that's the idea of scaling this, just selling a wider range of inventory. So another benefit, or actually an example, let's say that you currently sell computer chips, which you charge $10 a piece for on Amazon, and you buy from your wholesale supplier at $5 a piece. Once you've noticed that your daily sales of this computer chip have become stagnant or reached their daily sales capacity, start selling computer cables in addition to selling computer chips, and just keep adding products until you can't humanly keep track of all of the products you sell. Or you could just hire more employees and turn this into a real business. But another benefit of this is that there's no marketing required. Since you're selling other brands, as long as you only sell best sellers or products which are guaranteed to be bought, all of the marketing for these products will be done for you by Amazon. Another benefit of this is that it allows growth of your investment. If you invest $500 into purchasing 40 computer chips, after you sell all of them, you will have $1,000. And if you invest $1,000 into purchasing 80 computer chips, after you sell all of them, you will have $2,000. This method allows you to rapidly make large sums of money. So here are some of the drawbacks of this method before you get all excited about it. You need a large sum of money to see investment growth initially. While you can get started with smaller amounts of money, i.e. like $10 to $20 at lower dollar amounts, you're not wholesale retailing, you're technically flipping, i.e. selling individual small products for more than you paid for them. Exponential growth of the type that I described earlier actually takes time. Another drawback, you need to constantly find new products to sell. Most products only stay on the Amazon bestseller list for a few months. Once a product starts to decline in its daily number of sales, you need to discontinue selling that product or you'll be left with nothing but a pile of worthless computer chips which you paid $1,000 for. Another drawback is that there is a lot to keep track of. Monitoring daily sales to make sure a product is still worth selling is one thing that you'll have to keep track of. You'll also have to field buyer complaints, where any buyer complaints or refund requests must be handled by you ASAP, and every wholesale shipment that you order must be labeled correctly and kept track of until it reaches the Amazon FBA storage facility. And you must also constantly be buying more shipments and continually reinvesting, or you won't have anything to sell or profit from. So let's get into the steps of doing this. Step 1 is finding products to sell. We want a product that is non-perishable or won't expire from long storage time, is a current bestseller, guaranteeing us immediate profit, and is the most accessible to buy with our current amount of finances. And to find such a product, we want to consult Amazon.com's bestseller list. So here's how to get to that list. Just go to Amazon.com and do this. I don't have a better way of explaining it. All right, once you get to this page, you are on the bestseller list. All right, let's stop this video. Okay, so from this list, we'll choose a product based on the qualities that I described previously. For my example, I actually chose this one right here, the Sabrent 2.0 to serial DB9 whatever converter cable. And here's why I picked this thing. It is non-perishable. It's a piece of computer equipment, so it won't expire in storage. I can sell them from my supply until I run out. I also chose it because it is a low cost. At $10 a piece, I should be able to make a bulk order of about 100 of these things for about $500. And it is also a popular item. I checked the Amazon reviews, newest first, and there were a few written on the very day that I made this presentation. People are buying this product, so I should be able to sell it without any trouble. So step 2 is finding a wholesale supplier. Now that we found a good product to sell, we'll need a wholesale source to buy our bulk order from. And my favorite wholesale source is DHGate.com. And I put a link beneath this video because they have a wide variety of products for sale directly from the product's manufacturers. And with a quick DHGate search of my product's name, here's what I found. Right here. As we can see, this is being sold on DHGate for $437 to $552 a piece for every bulk order that you make, and we could see it was being sold on Amazon for $10, so we can make easy profit by just ordering this thing and then reselling it on Amazon. So perfect. This vendor is selling the product for about $5 a price. The going Amazon.com price is $10, therefore I can make 2 times what I invest by buying a bulk order of this product. And the minimum number of units required to make an order of this product is just 2. I could start this process with just $10 in my pocket and end it with $20 in my pocket before Amazon takes its percentage, which it does if you use their FBA program, of every sale that you make. So step 3 is order and have your product delivered to the nearest Amazon FBA storage house. By this point, what you want to do is create an Amazon FBA seller account. And this is free, but Amazon takes a 99-cent percentage, or not percentage, amounts from every sale that you make, plus 10 to 30% if you use FBA. So eventually you'll want to sell higher priced items like digital cameras, maybe some expensive audio recording equipment, just stuff which you can sell for a large price so that percentage does not hit you too hard. And you'll also want to ensure that your items arrive at the FBA facility correctly labeled. Your items will have to have your assigned FBA sticker on them when they arrived at the FBA facility. You can ask your wholesaler to do this for you, but it's safest to apply the sticker yourself, have the things shipped to your house, put stickers on them, then take them there. So step 4 of this process is to list your product for sale and let the money roll in. Once your product has arrived at the FBA facility, list it for the highest price that you can profitably sell it at on Amazon.com. You'll be competing with the item's main vendor as well as other independent sellers, and if your product's top selling price ends in 99 cents, a little trick I like to do is list it for the 98-cent equivalent price. Like if the top item is being sold at like $10.99, I'd list mine for $10.98. And that'll put me at the top of the list, and the buyer who comes to the page and sees that product, they'll see my product that I'm selling, same quality, 1 penny cheaper, they'll pick me instead of my competitor. So that's the easiest way to get around competition. So for example, if you're selling a CD whose going price is $9.99, list yours for $9.98. I think I kind of talked about that. And step 5 of this process is scale. Once you've gotten the hang of Amazon FBA, start selling more products. You can sell anything as long as it is in popular demand on Amazon. And that's pretty much it. Again, hopefully you found this helpful, and I will see you in another section.